There we go. Okay. So welcome back. Second stream of Blueprints. I have been waiting to get back into this as soon as possible. I think the music... Oh, there is no separate music. That's fine. I guess start off by recapping what I know and what I think of the game so far. I did go back and watch my entire previous stream without looking at chat to make sure I didn't get any hide hints. First thing I wanted to say is that I really appreciate how good this take on the genre is. Like, to take a roguelike game and go, oh, okay, well, what's the deal? You go through, and then, you fail, but you go through again, and you go through again, and each time you learn more and also maybe unlock permanent things, but it's mostly the learn more that helps you to, eventually win the game. It's like, oh, okay, what's the gameplay? Oh, top-down shooter, RPG, platformer, deck building game. Those are especially big. And not that there's anything wrong with those, but the idea to take it and go, oh, we'll make it like a puzzle game, like you would see in a Room Escape, to have those kind of puzzles in it. This is a really interesting idea, especially to have a, build the map sort of game, and to have that be the main type of gameplay is very interesting. In the same way as when I played Vision Soft Reset, it's the same sort of thing where I went, okay, it's a Metroidvania, but with save states being part of the game. You have timelines of, this is what you did at these points in time on this timeline, and you can go back to any of them. And it's just thinking that, I was wow, that's so obviously missing. That was a great idea to do, and this is sort of the same way, where it's I would love to see more roguelikes that take an approach like this, rather than just iterating upon an existing genre, top-down shooter, or whatever you want to call it, overhead shooter, or RPG for Darkest Dungeon. This is really neat. I like this a whole lot. In rewatching, one of the things that I realized, I don't actually know what the time limit is, or if there necessarily is one. Even though it said in the will that, implied that there was a time limit, there might not be one. It could just be that it's going to keep... Hey, Faded! It might just be that it's going to keep counting the days, and that it's never actually going to stop you. Because if it was going to stop you, if that information is somewhere in the mansion, then you might or might not find it, and if you don't, it's going to be okay, you get to day 30, and it's just the zoom in says, day 30, the final day. Or it doesn't tell you, and at the end of day 30, you go, to turn in for the night, and it goes, okay, game over. But also, so far, there isn't a whole lot that you would lose by getting a game over. You would lose... we know that the instructions in the pool said... I think it was in the pool, said, hey, when you add things to the draft pile, it's only until the next day, unless it specifies otherwise. So there may be things that we will permanently add to the pool, and that starting a whole new game would lose you that progress. No, Gia, hello! So, The reason for bringing this up is I should probably be a little bit less cautious about trying to make sure that I beat this within a certain number of days, because there might not be a limit, and if there is, and I hit it, whatever, that's fine. I don't need to beat the game in my first playthrough, just like I didn't need to beat the game on day one. Oh yeah, it's good to be back. good to be back. I just, this is only the second stream of blueprints so far. And if you missed the last one, then it's still there. And I was like, oh, I should start uploading stuff to YouTube right away, but there's always that fear in the back of my mind that, like, in the same way that someone in Twitch chat could do it, someone on YouTube, like, I read every comment that people post, and if someone was like, oh, you missed the blah, 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 and it's like, oh, I didn't want to know. So I kind of don't want to start uploading this until I've actually finished it. But no, I should maybe, like, deliberately skew towards being more experimental, because ultimately, like, who cares if a day gets wasted? If I'm going to get more knowledge, that's better than trying to make sure I get to the end. Especially when there are, well, two thoughts. One is that whatever the optimal strategy is for, like, beating the game, I am not doing it. Clearly. I don't even know what my sub-goals are, or how to, any idea of how to accomplish the final goal. So whatever I'm doing isn't the best way of doing it. So, oh dear, sudden ambulances. Well, I hope everything's okay. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, and is chat on... Okay, chat is working. Although it's slightly too big. No, that's fine. It's fine like that. Whatever the optimal strategy is, I'm not doing it, so don't fret about it. And there may be things that I'm going to reflexively not do, thinking, oh, that's a bad strategy, when really I should be doing it to get knowledge, especially the freaking half your footprints room, which I haven't picked yet. There's going to be information in there, maybe. Like, there wasn't information in the bathroom, so that was like a wasted pick. But it's like, pick it once, what the hell? Just do it. I think I'll probably be careful enough about that, about saying, but yeah, I suppose that's fine. If I say, like, the run is dead now, and it's something as simple as, I mean, really a key is the only thing. If I have a key and have forgotten that one of my dead ends is just a door that's locked, then yeah, that's fine to mention, I think. Alright, so then on to other things that I noticed during my rewatch that I'm on the lookout for now. Like, information that I have now because I reviewed it. One is that there's a passageway outside that I walked by 3 times and didn't notice. I walked by it twice during day 1, and then again on one of the other days where I left the house. It's just, there's what I guess is a passageway in the rock that I just never quite turned the camera to look at it enough to notice. It may just be another dead end with nothing in it, but it's something that I will go check out as soon as I run out of steps and have the opportunity to go outside again. Another thing, I know that the commissary being closed days 12 to 16, that was written on a red note, so that is a lie. There was a thing about, oh, the emails are only accessible from the security room. That was a lie. I didn't actually try Sinclair as the last name, or as the password, because the grandfather's name or uncle's name starts with an S and it's Sinclair, so I should at least try that in case it's the really obvious thing. There was a number on the key card, a 5-digit number, so I should maybe see if I can make use of that somewhere. And the dark room specifically, it says that it blows a fuse, so it might not be turn it off at the breaker box. It might be go into the room, and after the fuse blows, go to the fuse box, turn it off, turn it back on. Because there's probably things in the room that you could see if the light was on, but it's always dark in there. So that will be a thing that I try. Oh yeah, absolutely. No answering questions unless I'll say, like, you can answer this, I'm actually asking. And I rarely will. So, continuing now, day 7. Oh, another thing that I noticed, I think you get more stars when you re-enter the observatory. Which, if true, that would seemingly mean that you could, like, waste a bunch of steps walking out and walking back in and, like, charge it up. But I'm not 100% sure that that is the case, but I will check it out immediately. One of the things that I even thought of is it possible that just calling it a day immediately without having any step, because they name each of these maps, right? That you can go back and it's like, oh, this was west-facing villa because I was more on the west side than the east side. Small cottage, mid-sized villa, rustic. Why rustic? Rustic because unknown. Like, it's possible that just calling it a day, and I probably won't try that, at least not right now. Or, like, what if you just immediately got 3 dead ends and then ended the day? Does something special happen? So I think I will go with the corridor to try to get away from the middle and see how that goes. Oh, the other thing that I noticed is that there were car keys in the... which bedroom was it? The guest bedroom? There were car keys when I went in there. And I don't know if that means there are always car keys, or maybe just car keys are one of the, like, rare items that you... Maybe that room just spawns rare somethings. I am going to go with the closet. Because there may also be items that I don't know about yet. Second item is... A heavy sledgehammer can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. So this is infinite keys for trunks only. Very nice. Probably. Probably very nice. Ah, so I could get my broken lever back, but I think I'll leave it there because I don't know what to do with it yet. Infinite keys, trunks only, final destination. All right, let's get some money from here. So I have coins and money now, and orange, that's +5. I think I would go so far as to say that if I'm, like, in a room, and if there was, like, oh, there was a shovel here, and I walked by without noticing, I think it's probably okay to tell me that, too. So we either... So this is kind of, like, even if I... take this, it's still effectively a dead end because I can't continue on the right anymore. I can only go to this middle-ish room. So I kind of want to take guest bedroom to see. Yeah, let's do that. I don't really need the +10 steps. Oh no, but there was nothing. There was no item. This was the thing that says the billiards room has a math puzzle. So yeah, there were... Apparently it was just a chance encounter that there were car keys on here. Always on the lookout for trunks, now that they are free. Now that even though someone was careful to put their possessions under lock and key, they still belong to me. I mean... Nautical? Okay. So we have many, many, many steps now. So yeah, I could take the breaker box and we would already be bricked. So let's not do that. I basically have to take the den if I want to keep going. Hey, look at what you didn't secure enough. Alright, this is now a sicko run. 5 gems. Probably with that. I can still make it farther with that, but I can definitely spare the gems. Yeah. That's blocked up. And there isn't like I can't sledgehammer my way through here. Okay, so this would allow me to... This would give me another exit for going up, but I have not seen this laundry room yet. So I want to go in here. Bleach. Trash can contains... nothing. Sorry if I'm hiccuping. I did, like... eat during the stream start countdown. What? Oh, okay. Costs 5 and will exchange all of your diamonds with all of your money at a 1-to-1 rate. Diamonds with... Okay, diamonds with money. Diamonds... Or gems. Gems with keys. Money with keys. Okay, well that's interesting. It seems like I would need a lot of... I suppose you do it because you want more... Like, not because you want more money, but because you have money and want more gems and keys. So you need quite a bit of money in order to make that pay off. But it's good to know what it is. This is the same... Okay, yeah. Any of it does the same thing. Alright, so we go back to the passageway. What's this? This always appears when I'm in this room. Notice that. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I also haven't seen... I haven't drafted the kitchen before. Laboratory, I know... Oh, I can do an experiment in there, and those are nice. But I, again, am a little more interested in seeing more new rooms. And I can always get the laboratory later. So there is a way to turn on water, I think. There's a pump room or something. I saw there was a note on the table. I'll read that in a minute. So I don't know if there will be a point, or if this is, you know, just neat. Just keep doing that for fun. The main course... Oh, the main course is served on... Okay, so banana is 2 coins. Club sandwich... Wow, that's a lot. +5 for every green room in your house. Today's main course, which I'll get if we get the dining room and I make it to rank 8, +20 or 30 steps. Alright, well, I don't want to buy anything. Oh, that's the same thing. Lunch dish? Oh, so maybe it's always a banana and a club sandwich, and then another optional thing that rotates. Sure. Okay. Journey forth. So either one... Okay, so at this point, I probably want the key. So let's get the key. Magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. That's very interesting. So have there been... Oh, alright, so even after this run dies, I will have to go find any document that I maybe... Okay, so this is just hinting at the... Well, giving the answer, really, to the billiard puzzle. Order of operations, sure. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open. Sinclair has many something secrets that he will take to his grave. Many more, I guess. Many more secrets. And there's a drawing of the house just showing where the antechamber is, so that's not anything extra cool. Thought maybe it would glow or something. The one that's written in a font. Alright. Do I have any... I can't, like... Not these. Nope. Okay. Alright, so this would be my last gem. Or this just as well opens two more directions. Let's do this. Have I taken courtyard before? I don't think I can see from here, right? Yeah, I can't see from here if I've ever taken courtyard, but I'm almost positive I have. But I mean, yeah, I'll save the gem. La 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 la. Oh, magnifying glass. Magnifying glass. These are once again in the same order. All right. Let's head this way. Locked. Can I go this way? Also locked. Oh no. Alright, well, with my one and only key. Oh, and we're almost totally cooked. No need to visit the commissary. It sells keys for like 10 gold each, so that's not good. Yeah, let's go with this. There's a left turn, and that's what we were hoping for. And there again, the boudoir. What did I say was in there? Oh, that has the safe, which I was going to try the 5-digit code from the security, but I won't dead end in order to do that. Even though there might be a key in there, and I do hope that I find. I think every time I've gotten 2 gems from this. Gems are not in the white or blue box. Gems are in both the black and blue box. Okay, so anything saying both is a lie. Both is a lie. Gems are not in the white or blue, so they're in the black. Yeah, it seems to always be 2 gems. So, that's cool. Document. Document. Yeah, I can't imagine that. Yeah. All right. Nothing. Maid's chamber. Never seen this. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. But it's still new, and it won't cost me a gem. Yeah, we'll take it. None of these can be stolen, but what if I want them? Laundry, window, thread, Mila. That's the angel from the, that was number 5. Name apparently is Mila. Oh? I don't know what I would discover here. The effect is cool too, the way it's lensed. Scratches? Scratches mean anything? No. Why would this be here? What is this hinting at? Or nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight people. One of them is the maid. Well, that one's also a maid. Never mind. That, and this. Staff notice the day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we must inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair, which the H is Herbert, right? Yes. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage. It was a mistake to give me this magnifying glass. Suddenly getting The Room vibes, where you had that glass that made things funky when you look through it. Alright, show me potato salad. We're not done yet. Alright, so hallway would not give me an extra exit. But it is... But, well, I might as well keep it in rotation, right? Sure. And who knows, maybe I'll buy a gem here. If they're selling gems. And this, we know this is a lie. And this, oh, with this, can I actually see? Oh my gosh, you can see it with the magnifying glass. Swan song. Man, what luck to find a magnifying glass. So probably any secrets are obvious. I don't need to actually sweep this over everything I find. Man, what a great day this was. Day 7. This was the best day. And I have enough to buy a gem, so why not? Unless I thought I might come back here to buy a shovel. Like, I would need a lot to get a key. Let's buy the gem. I also could have... Oh, no, I couldn't have waited. It is better to have the gem ahead of time, before you know that you need it. Because by the time you know you need it, it's too late to get one. Okay, this is a fine time. Well, both of these are dead ends. So, see, but like I was saying, I haven't been in the nursery yet. I haven't taken it because it's always been a dead end. But I could do it and hope to find a key in there, but no. I will haul away instead so that I get 2 more rooms. Even though one of these might be locked. This. Can I taste the note? This is the taste of a liar. Alright. Nothing else. Okay. Do. Lock it. Okay. I've been in both of these. Courtyard is going to have 2 exits, one kind of facing the wrong-ish way. And I don't expect to find any documents in here. Oh, they tricked me. I thought that was a thing that I could bludgeon. It was not. And curious that there's no dirt. I thought most of the green rooms had dirt. I'll go this... I'll go this way first, if it's not locked. It's not. Keys for sale, but I'm broke. Well, I'll take the locksmith because I've never... Oh, but then I'm losing a gem! I don't want to lose gems. Anything that I take is a dead end. Maybe there's a free key in here as well. You never know. I just want to bludgeon. Okay, so you can buy 1 key, 3 keys, special key, which might be the silver key. That's the only special key that I've found so far. And lockpick kit. That doesn't seem like it would be infinite keys, because then it would cost more than 3 keys. And the infinite key in the luxury store cost like 60? 50? It was a lot. Alright, well, keep in mind, 5 gold means I can come back here and get a key. There's definitely nothing else. Nothing else. I didn't realize that I can see the sky, even though this is the middle of the house. It does make sense, because there's trees. This here Rumpus Room would give me enough money to go buy a key. Or a special key. Or I do the dark room. Notably, I did not get the utility closet this time around. I have 2 doors that both require a key. Let's take this. So this is brand new. Oh my god, I wish I were big. Alright, I was promised money. Checkers, backgammon. My parents are actually huge backgammon fans, which is weird. I've never heard of anybody else in the world playing backgammon. Oh, there's them. I'm like, I could have sworn there would be cash, and there was. So I still have 40 steps. What is... Oh, I can't quite see all the way down there. E, insert coin. What was it that I could buy with 8? Special key. because I want the special key so badly, I'm going to pass up on that. Unless I find another coin that's locked. Or I could buy the regular key. Alright, let's go to the locksmith. And buy a special key. And I think this will be silver. Silver key. Unlocking a door with a silver... Leads to a room with many doors. I just realized that's not ideal. Does that... Okay, for a moment I thought, oh, that means the grand hallway. But that's not necessarily true. It may just be that it's a door that has multiple exits. In which case, well, it doesn't matter which one of these two places I go to. Special K was not a good cereal, and Serp is going to fight you. I don't think I liked Special K. Alright, so I am out of gems. We can take the West Wing Hall or the Gymnasium. Either one is, I mean, they're the same, except that one of them is a gymnasium, so we'll take this. Locker room, sauna, and pump room. And I've gotten in the pool once. I have not gotten any of those rooms while I was in there. Do I think the gymnasium might be more likely to have a key? No. That's silly. Also, unfortunate, we found that maid's room, so I am less likely now to... I was going to say, less likely to find extra keys. So, Clara Epson, was that maybe his first wife? Or, do they have a daughter? Annie, and, okay, I didn't get any extra information with the magnifying glass. And I suppose we'll try this way. That's locked. Also locked. Alright, so with me having no keys, that is it. So let's see if I can go outside. Can I don't have a coin. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Did I look at this? Yes. I'll have to make sure I look at the will on my way out, too. I looked at that. This was definitely locked. Yes. I keep forgetting to look for chests at the bottom. This isn't a document? Well, fine. Do-do-do-do-do. Keep hitting M for map. That's not right. Did the laundry room have a document? No. This. Nothing. Closet or pantry, guest bedroom. Guest bedroom might have. And that was another thing I wanted to check. Do I get the plus 10 steps for walking in again? I do not. KL, nothing fishy. No fish in the bedroom. That's the rules. The White Sea of Yore, Mora Jai, 4 cents. Sure, I'll write it down. Stamp. Mora Jai, 4-cent stamp. The White Sea of Yore. I'm almost tempted to go, like, put this magnifying glass in the coat check. Because it's going to be quite difficult to find again. But I feel like maybe I've already examined all of the relevant documents. There was even the one where it says, like, unless handwritten. That I already read that one. I found it even though the text was small. Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Who wouldn't want a magnifying glass? Alright, so now to travel outside and go to over here. There was a path in the mountain that I just never saw. I walked by it 3 times. Is it just a... It's a completely closed off door. I have a sledgehammer, and yet, despite all my rage, y'all got any more of those documents? Scratch, scratch. I don't think this was a document. And there was a picture that I found, like a drawing, a little drawing of this, the bird, swimmy bird. Yeah, this doesn't count as a document. And looking at this padlock, I don't think is a document either. Alright, let's end the day. Right? Anything else? Sledgehammer on this? Like, there's no reason that this door would have opened due to what I've done this day, but I wanted to check anyway. Alright, yes, call it a day. Is this a document? Rustic Shopping Center, because I found 1, 2, 3, 4 shop rooms. It even says. It was the first time I noticed that day 8 is reflected in the water. I forgot to look at this one with the magnifying glass, but that's okay. That's okay, he lied. He said ridiculously. Get gems. Gems are where it's at. White box true. Statements with the word white are always true. Okay, well... Wait. Okay, so they can't both be true, because if they were, then this would be true, and then they would all 3 be true. So this must be false, and that is false. So this is true. Or strike me dead. let's observe. Even though it's not perfect. Okay, so this is saying, hey, you have 4 stars. Diamond is minor. And now if I leave and come back in, 4 star. Oh, it doesn't say plus, it just says 4 stars. I didn't get 4 additional stars. Alright, waste of 2 feet. No problem, I got 46 more. Another thing I could have looked at. As soon as I get the magnifying glass again, I'm going right back to rubbing it on absolutely everything. Although, no, now we really want to get to either the security room or the other guy. Face guy. Ooh. I guess we passageway. But that's the secret, Garrett. The secret is that you wait until you know that you couldn't have been wrong. I do want the closet. Okay. And that was the same number I had written down before, right? 57188? Yes. Might be nothing. So, unfortunately, no diamonds, no keys now. No diamonds, no keys. But I have some very good items. I would like to not waste them. There's a little spare room. Come on through here. Look out the front. Could I see this window from outside there? Who knows? We want a left turn, and we got one. Or I want the I don't want the breaker box as much now because I have the security card. Oh, that requires a gem. So this is fine. Pantry is fine. Apple to make up for the wasted observatory steps. Lux coffee. I guess since I can't take this, it's too soon to redraw. So I will take this and try once again for car keys. Even though really, I probably have found all of the information that this glass has to bestow. And there wasn't nothing part. Oh, observatory does have. It's got a book. What information could even be in here, you maniac? See, it'd be funny if pointing this magnifying glass at such a bright star caused it to light something on fire. That's one of the really good jokes from The Looker. There's a telescope that's pointed at the sun, and if you look at it, it burns your eyes. Oh, okay, so I can't... Music room has 2 keys. That's interesting. I'll take this. It's the first time we've seen the music room come up. Sad that I did not take it, but, you know. Even though, what did I just say? I want to see new rooms. There was the maid, I presume. Alright, so each of these are 1 exit. I mean... I always take the den. I always take it because den. Because gem. Yeah, let's... bedroom. Anything in here? Somebody leave a key laying out? Find Waldo. Nothing special. Oh, I can look at you. Oh, this was the other thing. She's wearing the crescent necklace that you can buy in the luxury store, but I suppose staring at it does me no good. Staring at her eyes does me no good. No option to like flip it over? No. Alright, keep going. Keep going. Maybe I'll find another document. Sure. Corridor. That's new. I've never seen that one. That drawing. Or that one. Oh, again, the music room, but I can't go in there. Need more gems. Oh, and we're stuck with either a dead end or something that leads that way. Well, either way, I get a key that I'm going to... Oh, wait. Okay, the chapel door... That way was locked, I think. This would give me a way to explore there that doesn't require a key. And that would have a key. Alright. I also haven't seen that one. Trench coat. I don't know what. Like an old-timey hammock? I don't know. Courtyard would cost me a gem, so we'll go with hallway instead. And I do have a dice, which I will probably have to use here. Okay, and that okay, that's good to know. That unlocked I think it was locked. I've already looked at that one. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. And it does have an exit. I've never been in there, and I have a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass in the library, and this is how the stream ended. Book request form number 124. That won't matter. In library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Okay, so Sightseer's Guide to Reddington probably gives you the bedroom that I was just looking at. Swimbird gives you the pool. Fixed Stars is the astrologian. History of Orindia. EPCW Pump System User Manual gives you the pump room. Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest. The above signee is responsible for all materials checked out using this form and understands new requests cannot be made on days in which a previous... New requests cannot be made on days in which a previously requested book or periodical has been pulled. Okay. I guess. I don't know. I'm going to look at this now. And it's please select one. Have I ever heard the word Orindia before? Not that I wrote down. I'll take that. So, oh yeah, that is my name. Simon P. Jones. Additional reading. The House Directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific, press R to pull up the directory. Yes. Yes, indeed. Quite so. Indubitably. Yeah, it just brings up this. Rarity, unusual. 2 stories of wall-to-wall books surround the reader in this room, exhibiting either a bountiful spring of knowledge or typical interior design sensibilities of the wealthy. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and placed on rostrum stands in various corners of the library. But those books are blank. I guess those are maybe the books that will show up next time I get this room, or... Oh, hello. Suspicious? What do you mean? Mount Holly scrapbook, you say? There's the greetings from Reddington again. Oh! I thought maybe I could look close enough. If I had 2 magnifying glasses, but no man could have that much power without being corrupted. November 5th, the Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. And that is the man. My first claim ticket, first item checked, broken lever. Sure. My favorite... It's just like a scrapbook that I've made. My favorite floor plans. Den. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Most drafted. Den. Closet. Spare room. Most paid for. Passageway. Commissary. Observatory. Most time spent in. Entrance hall. Parlor. Laboratory. Contraptions I've made. None. Oop. Is that everything? Commissary receipt. Metal detector, 10 gold, paid in full. Have a nice day. Largest purchase. Stamps found on the estate and inspected will be added to this page. This is so cute. Maybe one day. Most avoided floor plans. Nursery, greenhouse, and of course the greenhouse I've never picked. Probably not. And the weight room, which I do need to go into. This is so funny. Fility will get you nowhere? What manner of fility? I just thought. The safe. There's a picture where you can see the safe, and I'm like, oh, well, okay, you can see the safe, but whatever. But I bet you can zoom in on the picture. What room is... I know what room it is, too. It is the boudoir, maybe. That's oh my gosh, I want this magnifying glass. Temporal records, resource records, keys, gems, used, gold spent. Puzzle records. Parlors drafted, parlors solved. Well, obviously. Like, come on. You can fail that? Get out of here. Billiards. That's it. Okay. Let's get out of here. And this is, at this point, I have no openings anywhere else. This is my only place to go. I do have a die. Yeah, the risk of getting a parlor... I would never get one wrong. And oh my god. Brand new and want to see it. Brand new and want to see it. Oh, it's boring. I'll just walk through. I want to see... I don't have the car keys. No. If I had the car keys, I would take this, even though it would dead end the run. Oh, man, I said... What did I say? I said that I would pick things even if they ended the room, or ended the run, but I won't. Can I inspect you, fish? Up close? Through a glass and another glass? Security. That's good news. Because I have the key... Wait, I don't need the key card. But whatever. I don't have any gems. Alright, well, billiard room will let me keep going. I really kind of do want to put the magnifying glass in the coat check, but I won't. I will billiard. Because the broken lever is going to be more important. I mean, really now. It's a lot of money to leave laying around. Da-doot. 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 Okay, so wait, 6, and then -1 is 5, and then 4, and then... Okay. I mean, that's great and all. It is great and all. I shan't complain. Ah, I have no gems for this, and this is a dead end, so we're taking the dark room. And I don't have the utility, do I? No. No, I don't. Because yeah, there's stuff in here that I could have looked at and magnified. Okay, so this leaves us with 2 directions, so that's promising. We'll go this way first. I did say that this run. This is locked and we're going in. I can't see. Dining room. We're still only at rank 5. Car keys. Okay. And no exit there, so we're going out this way. I have 36 steps remaining. Alright, this finally dead ends us. I'm not gonna buy food at the kitchen, right? Oh, I can't anyway. No gem. Do I guess I take this just so that, like, if I wind up finding somewhere that I need the broken lever, I can use it? It's better than a bathroom. But I don't actually want to claim the lever. If I don't need it. Alright. One more door to try, and it is a gamble. There is no seeing what it is. I have no gems, so... Ah, dead end. Dead end, the bunk. Substantial money. Did this have a stamp somewhere in here? I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, the way he writes that. Today is a good day. Alright, so making sure that I didn't have anywhere else I could go. No, every single spot is blocked off. Dog room. Okay. Is there anywhere that I want to spend money, like, on what? Nowhere to spend money. And man, but what if I need the card? Like, shouldn't I check that into the code check? No. I'll leave the... I don't even know what the lever is for yet. But whatever. I also don't know what the car keys do, but, you know, the car keys. Alright. Qualit. Rustic in because there's bedrooms. New rooms, 1. The only new room was the library. Let's head to the right first. I take the spare room a whole lot. But yeah, I will, because it gets me farther from the... Part of the thing that I'm realizing is, hey, if I go left and right and make it to the corner, that's better, because it gives me more room away from the middle, I think. Seems reasonable, although I do feel like I shouldn't have passed up a key just now. Yeah, I can take this and keep going. This also has a window. It would be interesting if certain, like, getting a window in certain places, like, gave you some kind of view of something that was useful. Yeah, that's the welcome to Reddington. Oh! Almost missed the dice. Alright. Now, yeah, I'll take the Nook. My love! Oh, the most glorious item in existence. And it's all mine. Mine, mine, mine. Alright, well, I have no gems, so this is either a dead end or go like this. Let's take the closet. Gem and key is decent. I feel more prepared to face the day now. So yeah, just exploring those 4 rooms didn't lead anywhere, but got me 2 keys, a gem, and a die. And a magnifying glass, most importantly, of course. The security room already? I had no idea you could draft it while still at this rank. I mean, yeah. They didn't give me the cutscene this time. And I've already seen this, that it's Swan Song. Nice. Right. Right. Unless written by hand. Yeah, I managed to read, like, that doesn't seem like the magnifying glass is totally necessary. And now that terminal, I guess. Okay. Sure. Card key system. Set security level to low. Offline mode unlocked, just in case I do get to shut the power off. Password accepted. Well, of course, it's my password. Modem sounds. Boy, that's a lot of stuff. All right, staff services. Punch in, punch out. This is even more stuff. Temporarily disabled. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff has been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more detail. Staff announcements. November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. Temporarily suspended. Sure. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Oh, Well, I guess I would want the brass compass, because that's the only thing among these that I've never had, other than the sleeping mask, which is obviously, like, boost bedrooms, I think. Approve order. Order accepted. Any other staff services? No. Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. None. Oh, but here we see what they are. Office, laboratory, shelter. We've only been in the lab. Also, why would it be necessary to connect to them from here? Electronic mail. Oh, okay, so this was there was a lie in the laboratory that said you can only view emails from security. It's actually you can only view them from the office. View emails in office. Data transfer. Data transfers from Synca. I'm not correct. That was the brand of safe. Additions are rooms that are added to the draft pool. Most additions are removed from the draft pool at the end of the day. However, some additions are permanent, such as those found in the drafting studio, which I've never found. Adjoining. Rooms are considered adjoined if they are connected to each other via a doorway. That's never come up, is there? Bedroom. One of the most common types of rooms. Bedrooms are typically used for resting and rigging steps and are identifiable by the violet borders of their floor plans. Why would you need to access another computer, says He10, streaming his gameplay from his computer to ours. Call it a day. You may call it a day at any time. This will end the current day and reset the rooms on the estate, your inventory, and your steps. When you are out of steps, you will be forced to call it a day. Checked item. If on your estate you have drafted a coat check, you may use it to check an item. This will allow you to retrieve that item on any day you have a coat check in your estate. The color of a floor plan will usually indicate the type of room, and we knew all that. Dead end is a room lacking a second doorway. If a room ever has additional doorways, it is not considered a dead end even if those doorways are blocked. So for something that like counts the number of dead ends or something. Dig You may find piles of dirt. These dig spots, often found in green rooms, can be dug up with the help of a shovel and may contain hidden items. Directory. Yep, press R. Dirigiblocks. In the commissary... In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years, although the game is not currently accessible. It is scheduled to be added in a future patch. And that is what is meant by cabinet in the breaker box, where there is no option to flip it on and off, but clearly once it's added to the game, you will have to find this in order to flip it on so that you can play it. Cute. Dirt, I already knew that. Drafting, I already knew that. Draft pool, I already knew that. Draw, I already knew. Drawing and drafting are different. Okay. My goodness. The east wing rooms of the house are the 9 rooms that border the very right edge of the house. Certain rooms have an effect that is only triggered upon physically entering the room. These rooms are marked on their floor plans by an open door. Sure. Estate is all the rooms and the grounds. The house is only the rooms. Exhaust. Exhausted, call it a day. Experiment. I know about that. Floor plan. The life of every room begins as a floor plan. A square paper sketch drawn by an architect from a pool of potential ideas. The draft pool. Gems are special. Glossary of terms. Question marks will be revealed as you progress. Gold, coins, purchase goods. Green rooms. Naturally synergistic with one another, of course. Outdoor of the estate immediately around the house. The grounds may include many areas of interest, including the campsite, apple orchard, and west path. So I've seen the west path, but had no way to open it. It didn't say, it never said locked, it just rattled. Do I just need a key? I wonder a lot. Hallway. Orange floor plans known as hallways are rooms that often contain many doors. Architects, that means to branch off in different paths, sure. House is the house. Only rooms currently drafted are considered part of the house. An architect's configuration, sure. Items you've collected on any given day can be viewed, sure. Items, special items, as well as resource items. Special keys that can unlock special doors or rooms that only appear in specific locations in the house. Sure, cool. Keycard door. Yes. Locked. Yes. Luck. We all need a bit of it. Luck determines the likelihood that you will find additional items in rooms in the house. Luck can be raised by certain items and rooms marked on their floor plan by a clover. I see. Mechanical. Okay, often heavy in mechanics and often contain control systems that can interact with other rooms. Symbol of the year. Each terminal on the estate is connected to a local network named Black Bridge. This network allows users to remotely connect to other active terminals, as well as providing services, handy features like this glossary. A few things are permanent and are usually marked as such. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Each row of rooms, how does it rank? Among the staff, whispers of a 10th rank can often be overheard. Commonplace, normal, uncommon, and rare. Redraw. Beware the rooms of red. They offer powerful expansion options, but come at a dangerous cost. Yep. Yep. Yellow are shops. Special floor plan. These are slightly more rare and cost gems to draft. Okay, just things that cost gems. Special item. Unique and inventory bound. Okay, sure. When a spread occurs, items are randomly distributed across all rooms currently active on the estate. The more rooms in your house, the larger the spread. Okay. There are several ways to increase the number of stars visible in the night sky. Are you sure? The easiest method is drafting observatories. Each additional star creates new formations of constellations, which in turn provide beneficial effects. Terminal systems, right? Tomorrow. Okay, the only one of these that I've seen is the coat check. Marked with a clock symbol. Trunk, always locked, usually containing a few items of interest. West wing, yes. Okay. Sorry for taking a long time to read the dictionary. I don't think there was anything else I needed, and now we have 2 ways to go. As I got burned last time by saying, oh, I don't need the utility closet. Well, no, this time I don't have a security card, so I will take this. Oh, that's right. I had said, I think maybe... Yeah, well, I'll leave the dark room on after I think after I blow the fuse, I come and toggle that off and back on. That is my belief. I've already forgotten, like, what I've done this run. I did go and turn, of course. Yes, I did. Sure, parlor, and I get my 2 gems and get to keep going in a good direction. Magnificent. 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Alright, so I'm going to say this is false. 2 of these statements are true, false. There'll be 2 falses. Wait. Yeah, so this is false. This is also false, which means this is true, and this is the box that they're in. Or strike me dead. Well. I always will. I really like the idea of going up to... I take this too much. Wouldn't it be better... It would. It would be better to take this. No, I think it would be better to take this. This is where the little picture, which I can now examine. It doesn't count as a stamp, though. Unfortunate. Sideways. Curious. And what is... Huh. Anyway. Alright, so the idea here is that I've got lots of exploration resources, and I can now go over here. I even have a die to make sure that, hopefully, walking through this door is not an immediate game over. It is not, because of the lovely den. Den, the king of rooms. Alright, so I now have too many keys. In a sense. Oh! And I now have too many keys plus one. Alright, now I should chapel. Nothing on the pews? No. Oh, great. Oh my gosh. Completely wonderful. So, should I first head out the other door? I guess so, so that I'll have more of an idea of what I want to draft. I'll go this way. Oh, and read emails, of course. And new room. And I have a magnifying glass. Your argument is invalid. Mole? The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay. Greenhouse. Broken south antechamber lever. We've seen that I've opened the east one once. That was in the grand hall. Yep, that's broken all right. I wasn't sure until I looked under a magnifying glass. Insert in one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans? Sick. Also, what are you? Oh. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Flight of the Queen. Now this is a puzzle. Of the Count. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the Barons. Herrings of the Major. Alright. Oh, that was that. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. Servants' quarter and maid chamber. I don't know what good a check is going to do me. Issued. Okay. Spread gold. Spread gold now. Log into network. I'm curious about this upgrade disc too. Obviously, I'm upgrading the den. So many. Okay. I wonder if you're supposed to find the office sooner. Like, this is the first time I've had the opportunity to take it, I think. November 1st, 1993. They didn't have emails back then. Don't be silly. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter, and Babbage. Hartley Valet. In case that matters for the car, somehow. The first email was sent in 1971. Nonsense. No, that might make sense. Fuse box repair. Gabe. Yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. I can only set them to green, red, or off. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal. Another fuse box. Wait. The vac indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. White only after syncing all to purple. Strange. Alright, so I... Huh. So I can connect to this, but I don't think there's any need to. That's useful to know. Okay, so there are 11 coins around. Also, floor plan upgrade program. Storeroom data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Wow. So, I feel like keys are more valuable in the store, right? In the regular store, it's 3 gold for a gem or 10 for a key. And you can pay 5 for a key at the locksmith. That kind of suggests that this is the best one. Like, get yourself not, like, depending on whether you can get the locksmith or not. But I feel like gems are better. No, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this one. Yes. Floor plan has been successfully upgraded. And so perhaps once every run that you find the office, you can, that's the mountain that's outside. I saw it out the window. There's also this, but I don't know what this is unless it is 57188. No. Still though, what a good room. This is a fantastic day. Today was a good day. And now to go the other way and out into the drawing room. And I should find a lot of... I could right now backtrack through the house and pick up all the gold. That'll take a lot of steps, but it will give me a lot of gold. And I guess I would want to do it now before I get too far away from... Yeah, plus I'll be able to fiddle around with the... Oh, or I could go find the dark room, and then I'll have to come back down to fiddle. Yeah. Get out of here, you. Thank you, whoever got that. Yeah, I guess I'll go. Do I want to wander back just to pick up a bunch of money? Like, how many steps am I gonna... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's gonna be like 20 steps. I'm gonna have... Well, I'll walk through the bedroom twice. So I'll have like 18 steps left. No, let's not do that. It's nice that there's money out there if I desperately need it, but hopefully I won't. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I didn't even think of that was possible. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Oh, yeah, if you guys have the option of doing that, whoever is mod, absolutely feel free. Oh, okay. Let's terrace now. This is a good first green room to take. And there is a gem here. No dirt, though. There's the mountain. I've seen that statue before. Out of windows. Can't quite see my campground. Alright, let's keep going. As many days as possible. None of these are all that exciting. I think I want to redraw since it's free. Dark room. So the fuse is blown, and now we walk back, I think. In each of these rooms, I want to quickly glance around for money. Where am I going? Out this way. Money in the entrance hall anywhere? Not really. Money in this room? Yes, 4. Alright. Probably also check the... Yeah, sure. While I'm down here. There we go. 2 more. Can I actually just look? I can. I can look in here and see that there's... that there was 1. Alright, so that... It did use up a lot of steps. So wait. It did... Yeah, they were on and then went off when I stepped in. Okay. 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 I don't necessarily know what the rules... Okay, they're all purple. Now, I want number 4 to be white. And it is. I still want this to remain purple, but I want this to be red. Shit. Okay. Off, blue, green. And there's room 46. No, it isn't. Well... The gemstone cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems. Great. And I mean, this is something that you could get much sooner on subsequent runs. Ah, that's great. Okay. This day is not over yet. Like I said, I you got that much later. Yeah, what am I on? Day 8? 9. Day 9. Although this run is in peril now because of my feet. Yes, I was right. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. So we just saw this picture over in the, what do you call it? In the office, I think. But why would this be relevant? Other than letting us know that this is, so if this is her ladyship, that would mean Lady, Clara Epson, maybe? She was referred to as Lady. Oh. 1128. Have you ever in your whole life seen someone beat this game so quickly? That's a gem. I wonder if I could have collected the gem in the dark. Seems like I should have been able to. Oh, the HDIE. It happens. Perhaps notable that there's a bishop in this, or is that just because, you know, chess? Terrible picture. You did a bad job, photographer. You did a better job, I guess. Oh, this is the same picture again. Yep. I love, and you really can't, you definitely can't see it without the magnifying glass. What a miraculous device. Sinka Co. Oh, he's taking a picture of himself in the mirror. In the bathroom? Is that relevant somehow? Nah. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. He just likes to walk around holding a piece of paper that says that. Hey, you're right. That should have been backwards if it was in a mirror. No. Wait. Yes. You're right. Green... Oh, I don't know why I moved this off of here. Green memos, Hartley's office, false. And we know that Hartley, because I wrote it down, is the valet. So maybe that means the garage. This is the dining room, in case that matters. Anything back there? Anything in your drink? My friend drove me nuts with this photo when I found it. Really. Alright. And what are you? I guess this is just him, like, figuring the camera out. He's like, let me take a bunch of pictures of myself in the mirror till I get the hang of this. I guess that's why they're all terrible. Because he was a bad person. Burn down the tree. Okay. That seems to be everything. Now which way to go? We'll go right first. Are these still going to be blacked out? They are not. Interesting. Alright, so we could do this and get that item. We could do... I've never gone in the nursery. Yeah, all three of these are dead ends, so let's finally go in the nursery. Get 5 steps for going Betty by and playing with my dinosaur. Rubik's Cube. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. I think that was the name, that was the author of one of the books that we were looking for in the library. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown of rubies and a red castle made of stone. Oh. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Wait a minute. Lobsters are only red after they've been cooked. I keep clicking out of the book. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. As you might... Damn it. As you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. But is it a puzzle? But is it a puzzle? Clearly not. Oh, I shall nosh. That's good because I, again, went a little bit light on steps this go round because I had to backtrack. Do. Ampersand. Gotta learn all your letters. Good. Very good. One of the few rooms you vividly remember from your visits here in your youth, though even at that time you remember feeling a little old for the activities provided here. The twin cribs in this room might suggest that at one point in time there had been some hopeful expectations of a sudden growth in the family tree. Alright. We have a dice with which to dice. Ooh. Alright, we'll pantry. For a bunch more steps. Maybe more than I'll need. I keep accidentally, thinking that I need to rhyme. After reading the book. And an orange, on which I'll feed. Whoa! Chamber of Mirrors. Absolutely taking it. There's a key over there. Oh, I took it. However, I took it, however, I think that just ended the run. Because I didn't notice that that it had no exits. It looks like there's, I mean, it looks like there's exits. This isn't like, depends on which way you're facing. No, it's just this opens that door. Oh, well. So there would have been... So wait a minute, how would you get over there? If this opens that, and that presumably opens this? Although maybe not? Like there's, yeah, key over there, key over there. Each of those rooms has a key. But I don't know how you would... Oh, maybe when you get to the... You hit that center button. I get it. You open the center button. And the whole room opens up, I'm sure. Alright, so I will want to go back outside to go manually look at the cave. Was there anything else? It's great that we got the utility closet squared away. Office, there is still that, the safe. I can't open the safe. Oh well. And then look forward to oh, that's right, I was also going to try this. Is this something that I can unlock with a key? It is not. Oh, and obviously go to the orchard, too. What am I thinking? Almost ended the day. Gemstone Caverns. Oh! Information! Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're gonna need more than this, especially if we're gonna limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls. So I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here. So Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there is still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side unless you solve a puzzle. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're gonna leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. And I can't pick these up, I wouldn't imagine. No. Alright, let me not touch that just yet. Okay, now I'll touch it. You don't say. So this was in some way necessary in order to do a thing. And I guess I don't have to come back over here. That should remain lit. It's outside the house, so it doesn't reset. Does this... Can you actually... You can't actually see a tree that has that carved into it, I don't think. Right? Where would it even be? Oh, it was here, but somebody chopped it down. Oh. 11:28. Starting tomorrow, you'll start each new day with an extra 20 feet? Feet for days. Feet for absolute days. Goodbye, bird. Another one of these. Is it just those two? Is something going to happen now from having both of them? Or do I need all four? Tarantino style. Oh, I can't adjust. That's right. You don't move a sundial. It just stays where it is. Here, though. The Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 1992. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Signed, General Tomfoolery. No, signed Robert Nogia, groundskeeper. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, and greenhouse and secret garden all fall within this category. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house, and while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil value, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the high... Look at this guy frickin' humble bragging like, oh, it took me until day 14 to go all the way up and down every east and west everywhere that there is to go. Haha. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from the gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Okay, so greenhouse specifically, apparently, not just a green room, but the greenhouse. Greenhouse makes flowers. And out of the 9 ranks... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops. P, G, 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 P, P, R, X, P, R, G, R, P. Oh, wait. G, R, G, G, P. Rich, good. Smudge pots. I did just see one of those as I walked by. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gasoline, including, but not limited to, the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. So that might mean that if what I just did, where I turned it so that, oh no, maybe that valve, I don't know if that valve touched the smudge pots or not. We'll go look later. After a few, this is so much more stuff, like the first time around, right? The whole first stream, I had this idea that, okay, the whole game is going to be just try and like get to the antechamber. Like we've now looped back around to this is way more like Myst or Riven. Especially because I'm reading so much. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, it's Orinda! Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate angel Rena. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? So, what... The maid was named Mila. And now we know that the one with the hoe is a gardener, and that is Rena. This is crazy. What a game. Do I have to go to work tomorrow? Can I not just play this for another 16 hours? And so Orinda, okay, the statue of Orinda currently in the cloister. So cloister, which is not the chapel, cloister has Orinda. Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. That's how you feel every time you play this. You just want to keep playing. So Anne likes Orinda, whatever Orinda is. Maybe the paladin one. I don't know. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rena's depiction in the chapel. Okay, that's the end of that. Yeah, you open one of the books and you get the wow, wow. Okay, so the deal is these smudge pots, are they not in... Now that I've switched that switch, have I shut them off? They are no longer smudging, which means do I really get my apples, or have I ruined it? Okay, this can be turned back off, and then they start smudging again. Well, I don't even know if it's actually that cold out, so I'm going to turn that back on, and we're going to see if I get my 20 steps. It's possible that I don't get the 20 steps while the thing is off. Alright, let us call it a day. Charming cottage. New rooms, 3, and every one of them a big deal. What a game, huh? Captain, it's day 9. Okay, even though I have lit that lamp, wherever it was, I still got the 70 steps. And 2 gems. So... Oh, I forgot to even look out for stamps. Did anything that I was looking at have a stamp on it? Maybe. Brand new storeroom? How could I resist? Don't answer that. It's a spoiler. I wonder what are the flowers just going to be like, oh, you know, it's a gem flower. It blooms and there's a gem inside. Alright, so I shouldn't need this well, I still use it to, what do you call it? The thing. What do you call it? The thing. Right, we'll take the drawing room. So I could grab this nursery early, right? So that I get my steps in. But I think I would much rather have an extra place to go. And apple. And money. Yeah, let's spare room and go straight up. Now, curious that this is the room where if there's a painting in it, it's always the painting of the house with the E here. But not today. Okay, if it was the cloister, I would want to see what's in it, but no. Let's take the secret passage and... Okay, so if the next room were the greenhouse, it would be on poor soil, so I'm not going to try to force that. Is there anything... Is there any, like... I don't know... if I pick hallway, I'm sure I'll get the West Wing Hall. Oh, there's the 4-leaf clover. Okay. I could take... I do still want to see that extra red room. The red room I haven't seen yet. Not a lot of things... Well, I keep saying, like, oh, I want it to exit to the other side, but sometimes you get it and it is rotated. So... let's rock out with... green. Because we're along the edge. So there's a bunch of green rooms that you can only get along the edge. And I think I realize now, special cost bypass is when you're going through the... Normally, there's probably something in place to make sure that there isn't a diamond cost or a gem requirement for all 3 picks. And if you pick green room when coming out of here, they're all going to have, or might all have gem requirements. And so the first one, it's probably bypassed so that you don't get stuck being unable to pick anything. So let's go with courtyard since it's free. Or aquarium will have an item in it, though. But it'll cost me a gem. Aquarium, I suspect, will have an item in it. Sure. It might be the magnifying glass. Can't pass that up. It was a key. Charge right ahead. Oh god, the garage, but I can't pick it. I used my last gem. You got a really long corridor here. This branches off. It's so good. Yeah. Yeah, let's take the chapel. And there was money in it. Great. Okay, so that isn't recognizable as any of the people, and neither is that. And neither is that or that. Those are just regular statues. The, when we find the cloister, it'll tell us who Orinda is. Alright, exiting to the up. Oh, and we're out of gems. Sag. Take the dining room, though. There's that west path. But no idea how I'm going to get in there. Wheat? Don't think I've seen it. Rain? Don't think I've seen it. Figures. Alright, I don't want to use my I've never been this far. I'm gonna find new oh, but I want... I want to be able to use a gem. If I find a brand new thing and it needs a gem, but... do it anyway. Well, can't take that. This corridor is going to have... and it's guaranteed to be unlocked. We're getting really far with this. Alright. Or do I... what do I need the breaker box for? In case I'm going to need... okay, security, right? Security doors are going to start showing up very soon. And I don't have a key. I think I am going to utility closet here. I don't need to do all that again. And then the dark room I have to come back to toggle, if necessary. I've seen that spine before in the tree. Ooh, alright, so that's also locked. That's not locked. Ooh, okay. Conference room is brand new. I can't take the laboratory because I'm out of gems, so conference room it is. Safe code 9083. Lie. Does that mean it's backwards? Or is it just to screw you over? It's just a non-hint. I'm leaning towards non-hint. Spreading items. I already know this, right? If you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead, which is cool. Tree, aviator. Okay. So, exit to this way. Unless it's locked. It's not. I am only able to take this because I'm so out of gems. Please bestow upon your gentle son a gem or two or three. Move downward. And parlor's gonna have 2 gems. Or the billiard room, which will have something maybe. I actually want keys, though. I said I wanted a gem. It was a lie. I actually wanted keys. A box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. A box next to this box is true. So these 2 are false. This has to be false, which means this has to be false, which means this has to be true, which means this has the gems. Cool. Don't really want to lose my gems already. So we'll take the gymnasium. Or I could a corridor straight across? No. Oh, and the lights are off! What kind of fool thinks that you can play basketball in a dark room? Okay, I think now I take billiard room so that I can get hopefully keys from here. Anything on this counter? No. Or on this barrel? Or on this beer? No. Do it. Do it. Wait, that's divide. Wait. Oh, I didn't see the times. Alright, so 2. 11, 8, 8, 2. And it is the security card this time. Alright, so I don't need to worry about the disabling the security doors. Oh, that kind of means I should go back up here and enable the security doors so I can go through them. But I won't actually go back up there till I have a key, I think. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Well, no, I'm gonna pass near there anyway. I got plenty of feet. And plenty of coins. Should find a nice little shop. This was locked? Yes. Alright, so... And that hallway... Now I don't remember. Ooh. I think that hallway was locked. Or did I not try? I'll go check. Locked. Going a long way. So now we can go up here. If I don't like these, I can re-roll. I've never been in the study. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw up to 8 times. Well, let's go in, because I'm sure, even though I don't have a magnifying glass. 2 dice? It's full of blueprints. Ho ho ho. And has a chess. It has a chess. It has a chessaban. I kurikaishite it. This is the 3rd safe that we've found. Are they all going to have the same code? Craft raft draft raft smile mile vile viral coat cat cold old sturdy study acre blunt face ace lace beard bard. So these are all things where they've removed a letter, removed a letter, removed a letter, added a letter, removed a letter, removed a letter, removed a letter. Alright, so all of these would be ace. Ace, ace, ace. Beard, bard. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Could it be that in every single room you're supposed to look at what it's a picture of and then take a letter away? Stare. Stir. Stars. Star. I'm doing it. It's working. That looks like a suspicious thing, but it's not. 40... You... Oh, how terrible. Face and ace. Okay. I have just realized what it is, what the puzzle is. I understand completely. Because it was a face card and an ace. And that is always there. Okay, so 44... Man. So that means that that one is F. The one, for whatever reason, they were like, we can't think of 2 for this one, so we're just going to put an E in there. Unused pairings, glove and love, sting and sing, crowd and crow, groan and gown, snack and sack, which would be G, T, D. Okay, that doesn't spell anything. Okay, so we have found one of the, or maybe the most important meta puzzle. Stare and star. So didn't I say a while back, like, oh, maybe the paintings are always the same in the room, regardless of what room it is. What matters is where it is in the house. Okay. Now the question is, do I go back and review my old footage, or do I just start paying attention now? I think I just start paying attention now. Okay. What? Oh, wait. No, I was about to... Can the house history tell me? But no. Okay. Where shall I put you? Most important of diagrams. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What was the thing when I was like crow, right? I was like crow and boat, but it should actually be bird and something. I don't know what. Anyway, this one I know is E. This one they just told me is F, and the room I'm currently in is stairs stars, so it's I. That almost seems like something that I should have, like, without getting this hint, I should have realized it, I think. Alright, so what was the safe code that we were given? 9083. That's not it. Is it backwards? 3809? It is not. Boy, oh boy. After the passing of the Baroness Orvay, her private study was claimed by her eldest son, Herbert Sinclair. For years, he immersed himself in the countless notebooks she left behind, drawing inspiration from her discarded ideas. From mechanical puzzles to architectural blueprints, each endeavor he pursued in this room was realized in the shade of her creative legacy. Alright, so... what would it be in this room? It would be these right here. So I thought that was a crowbar. If this is like pray or prayer or monk or crowbar-y. What else could this be if not a crowbar? Is it like raise? Like I'm holding something up? Hold. Monk, prayer, Beads? I shall think upon it. Oh, maybe that's just bar. Like... or pry bar. No, wait. Oh, it's just pry. It's just pry. Okay, pry. All right. So this room is where? Right here. Pray to pry means this is an A. I do want to keep going and doing, so I'm not going to look at all the paintings just yet. I will actually pass up the den for once and head... Is that what I want? If I go this way, then I have to turn right. If I turn right, then... Yeah. Plus, I want the gem. Imagine not going into the den. Poppycock. So this is Bridge and Bride. Meaning G. Alright, so we need to redraw if we want to keep going. Or I could take the key and run back upstairs. Or back north. Or take the closet and hope to get 2 keys. Or just take the observatory because I like stars. I don't think I can count on this having a key for sure. It might not. So we'll take the Nook. For a second, I thought that was another floppy disk for the upgrade, but what is coupon book? Save $1 or 1 gold on each purchase you make in the estate. A bit late for that. So this is bath and bat. See, again, I should have looked at those and immediately went, oh, they're almost the same word. How suspicious. How suspicious indeed. I almost feel like the study should not have said anything. Like, I wish that the study wasn't in the game. Alright, so I have a key now and can go to either the hallway or dining room to continue on. But I think it makes sense to go to the dining room. As I pass through the pantry, does the pantry not have paintings in it? Or are they, like, little paintings? There they are. Dune. Oh, no, desert and dessert. In the corner, so that'll be S. I have the letters E-I-G-H and S-A-F. This might be the code to the safe. And yeah, so this room has no paintings in it, but I know what this room is. If the study wasn't there, you would go whole game without knowing. I feel like I would have figured it out. Maybe I would have had a moment for sure where I would have gone, wait a minute. I had stopped looking at the paintings though. I stopped looking at them. Another streamer probably looked at the study puzzle stuff and was like, no puzzle game is going to have me do that, and ignored it for 3 days. Alright, so that might be a boat. But that is a bird or crow or raven. Oh, that's row. Crow and row. C. No game would have it. Oh, and that's why there's pictures in the fish tank. But I can't actually tell. Okay, that's card and car. I can't see what the card is, but I know it's card and car, so D. And now we're going farther up. This room. This room might not have... It's kind of similar to the thing. The spare room. This might not have paintings. Unless they are in here and I'm missing them, but no big deal. I can find out what this space is on another run. Even as I found brand new ones. So what did I say here? Did I say grain and rain? Or did I say something stupid, like an idiot? Grain and rain, so G. Wheat and rain. I don't think I want to waste stepping in there. I can find out this stuff later. Alright, I do have gems. The corridor is the only one that will let me keep going. So let's keep going. And also, I do have the key card, which isn't going to help here. So that, I mean, I guess that's 10. It's not like a tent. Oh dear. Is this tag? This is like a cliffside. A bluff? Oh, and this is a buff. It gives you plus 10 to your neck. Picturesque. Yeah, I would want to say like cliff or buff or something. I mean bluff. Or water? Lake? Reddington? And I can't think of anything that you add to 10. A letter that you add to 10. Like... teen? This one will just have to be a mystery. For now. I'll jot down in here, like, cliff and 10. And I can redraw, and will do so. Oh, finally the weight room that I've been waiting to barge into. And it looked like I lost the points just for drafting it, not for walking in. Alright, so that's interesting. Alright, so this... Draw? That's oh, planet. Planet and plane. I guess. That could be a I don't know why... Either that or this is fly, and then this would be... This is weird to do for planet. Oh no, but we've seen... Okay, maybe they didn't want to draw Earth just because. If they didn't want to draw Earth, this is why we've seen globes. And I even looked at them and went, this doesn't look like Earth. It's just so that they can say, hey, this is what the planet looks like. And it's planet and plane, so T. I guess. Alright, now to get swole. Can't interact with anything in the weight room. Chingbig? If only I had the sledgehammer. Also, doesn't this look like, right? This looks destroyable. If someone were only to Captain America this body bag, punching bag, I could knock down those bricks. I'm sure of it. Okay. Anyway. Archives is new. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. So that's forever. But I also want to walk in the archives, even though I don't have a magnifying glass. Closet would also not be the worst idea. But no, I'll take the archives, because I have not seen them yet. What does this say? Countless shelves of documents and towering file cabinets make this otherwise immense space seem small and cramped. These archives contain almost a century of records and files pertaining to the Sinclair family's numerous interests, many of which are sealed and unable to be accessed. Right. So that's like stage and what? Stag? Stag somewhere? Yes. Stage and stag. So E. Alright, sir. Good luck. Do good. Beat the guy. I definitely have not been paying attention to dates and years. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold, that's the person who wrote the Red Prince, adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as a Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Okay, so... Okay, so she's the niece. Should I be writing out a family tree as well? Probably. Niece, Mary, aka Marion Marigold, author, Swim Bird. Oh, that's the dang bird. The bird in a swimsuit. I get it. Swim Bird author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. So, is this my mother, then? What's my name? Simon Jones? I wrote it down. I wrote my name down. Simon P. Jones. So is she Mary Jones? Could be. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard, questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. We suddenly have deep lore. Although no group... There shouldn't be a comma there. It's, although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. That, I guess, is interesting enough to write down. CF, insurgents. The Children of Blackwater. Excavius! What's up? If you haven't seen or played this game yet, and you might, I would suggest leaving. Because this is really good. This is one of those, like, I would hate to ruin, like, for somebody to get spoiled on this. This is stuff that I'm not finding out until 7 hours in, although you could find this out, like, very early on. And like a lot of good games, this must be really, really, really interesting to watch different people's playthroughs of in order to see what order things happen to them in and what order they came to realizations in. Like, your niece played this a lot. I am enjoying it so much. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White, Caleb Manning, is the author we're talking about, were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function, and me without my magnifying glass. This would have been so much different had I started encountering this earlier on, because I feel like the first, like, bunch of days, I didn't get any lore stuff. I got some stuff that hinted at, like, this is going to be largely a matter of strategy. Of like the rogue. I even mentioned that at the start of the stream. I'm like, this is primarily a roguelike game. It's like, no, it's different. It's something else. Blah blah was seen at the corner. A suspicious bag under the waved down a local. This is the third major this year. It is charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins on expected to last up to with grand treason. No trace is discovered of Cinca Eris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones confirmed. The author and illustrator, whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 5:45 p.m., getting into a carriage after the late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Wow, this is suddenly topical. for anybody who does not pay attention to, I guess, recent world news, there was a break-in at the Louvre, and a bunch of priceless jewels were stolen. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest the theft was politically motivated. So there is that name again, Orinda. Orinda Ares. Ruby crown. Stolen. And Orinda is one of the... it's the statue that we're going to find in the cloister, and it's one of these 7 stained glass window people. And that is finally the end. Whoops. So nothing else to pick up. 3 exits, so let's try going south first, just to hope that we stumble upon a key. Locked. Locked. Okay, so because I've hit the archivist, I can't see what this is, but I do know what it is. It's because the claim ticket is there. But I'm gonna have to go with observatory if I want to keep on moving. Or closet to hope that I get a key. Right, because the observatory... I'll take the observatory. Fan. Oh, this time it's flan. Fan and flan. In this room, so... L. What is our reward going to be today? Southern Cross. Doors with 4 rooms. Okay. just hope that I can... let's look for items. Items. Don't know if there can be an item up here. And yeah, you can see that this is the what was it? The distinctive, like the river there, or whatever that's supposed to be. See, I should have gone for the what's it? The closet. Oh well. All right. So this and this were locked. This is locked. This is locked. And that's everything. All right. So what other difficult to reach paintings might we? The utility closet that's way up here. Learned a lot, are you kidding? So, I said spine. Oh, and pine. Spine and pine. Spine and pine, so S. If this is like G blank TE makes me think that this is going to be A for gate, but then I don't know how you get an A. If the second word is 10 or maybe tag, well, they wouldn't have put a 10 on if it was going to be tag, so it's going to be 10. So A10, Ta-N, T-N, or Tena. Sense. I don't know. All right. Yeah, that is it. Unless I have reason to believe that there's a key somewhere, but no, there's not. I could duck into the conference room again real quick. To see, nothing showed up here, right? Oh, but I didn't get this room yet. So, okay, so next to chapel, conference room. Pilot. Pilot and plot. I think. So I for pilot and plot. And then... So this isn't the 10 room. This is... Oh! I didn't get to see them. That was my last footstep. I should stop here. Because I need to be up early tomorrow because I have a dentist appointment before work. I don't know why I ever thought of scheduling it then, but we'll do another. We'll do another. So, yeah, I'm gonna do one more day. Well, you can watch the VOD tomorrow. Also, I'll definitely stream this tomorrow. I'm gonna stream this tomorrow. I kind of don't want to waste the hallway. Like, won't I want it? I'll want to get the hallway later. So I'm gonna take spare room first. Even though I know this is one of the options. One of the options is going to be the spare room, and I'm going to take it again, because it's the improved storeroom, I mean. Yeah, why did I do that? Or I could nook, and I'll store room later. What is that a picture of on here? Doesn't matter, I guess. That's a flan. That's bread. Okay, it doesn't matter. Magnifying glass. Nope. So there's the 10 again. Okay, so it must be tag. So that's stag and tag. Confusing as that is. Oh, plus there were no paintings in that room. And that's a letter that I still needed. Oh well, doesn't matter. Stag and tag. I want to take this and get a green. So this is cart and car, meaning that the word 8 is definitely along the bottom there. 8, what? 8 safes? I don't know, I'm missing one letter from that. And if this is the greenhouse, this is good soil, the room we're going into. Greenhouse? Okay. Or don't use my last gem. Wouldn't I like to not lose my last gem? But this is good soil. And I've never been in here. Oh, is it good soil as in I need a shovel? Is there a shovel in here? Oh, and right, this is the south room. But there's no, I don't have a lever. Okay, well, this is just a dead-end room then. Oh, with no paintings? Paint them up. No painting. Oh well. I'll have to try and get the shovel. Also... Can you break through? Yeah, this is clearly a secret passage. So opening this is going to open that door, but also open an exit? Or just another path? I don't know. None of these are I was expecting to find flowers in... Oh, here's a... Trees found inside will never shade the gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away these sheets you find a worthy trade. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away those sheets you find. Oh. Also, this is good. The first time you enter each green room, use water to gain 1 gem. Also, I can't play music to know... Oh, this is broken. I was going to say, does this just mean you're supposed to come into this room with no gems or coins? But I have no gems or coins. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins. So toss away these sheets. Toss away these sheets. And sheets is bolded. That's curious. Anyway, I continue moving. Sure. Alright, quickly now. A faster run than usual. Maybe. Alright, so I can't go in there because I don't have any gems. But once I get a gem, going into green rooms will restore the gem which I paid. And I'm more likely to find them now. This for more gems or this for all of that money that I said I wanted? I did say I wanted it. I said, give me a ton of money every time I walk into the storeroom. This was dessert and desert. Already got it. Nothing else, nothing else, nothing else. Oh my god! I've never seen the cloister before. Sadness. Stock up on items, or let's chapel so I can get back to the left and maybe get some more green rooms over here. Nothing, any items? No. Green? There are green rooms. Ooh, and that would make... Ooh. So taking this now would just put a gem in the greenhouse, which isn't really useful. I'll take this, even though it's a dead end. Alright, so I get a gem, I get 2 money. Continue on. Basically getting kind of a guaranteed dead end here. Pantry is... I have so much money already. Let's closet. Road and rod. Road and rod. So this is A. Oh! Okay, so one of the items is a shovel. I'm pretty sure there was dirt in the greenhouse, right? Wait, what's... Did I... What was the other item? It's 2 items, right? I've already forgotten. What was the thing I picked up when I walked in? Nothing? Apparently it was nothing. No, what did I pick? Did I pick up a key as soon as I walked in? Perhaps. Terribly absent-minded. Whatever it was there and I picked it up. The terrace, I looked around, I didn't see any dirt. I guess I want to go back to the greenhouse. I feel like there was dirt in the greenhouse. There was. Oh, and I can watering can here? Unexpected. A rather dirty coin. A few old coins. Nowhere else to dig. Alright, well, 3 coins is fine. Alright. Oh, the library was where I requested that book. And there's an apple. What kind of hint is this? What? How is any of this useful? Confusing. EPCW Pump. Is there gonna be like somebody hid a note in here, like a note that was passed from one conspirator to another, and it's hidden in the pages? Maybe not. If maybe not this book, one of the other ones. Oh, and maybe I need to know this in order to work the pump. Water level indicators, selection buttons, source labels, water control panel. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your home's needs. One button for each different water source on the estate. The Functon. I hope this guy's publisher doesn't drop him. The Functon is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, press the button labeled pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you have selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to either set the pump associated with that source to either pump in or out. This will initiate flow to or from one of the supply tanks. Pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water for cleaning large-size Olympic pools. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed with the simple flip of a switch. Water control panel to select water source. Okay. Alright, well maybe that all would have been self-explanatory when I get to the thing, but maybe not. Oh, and I already have this, right? This is going to be Bridge and Bride? Yes. Run upstairs. That's my favorite. You're crazy. Recheck the parlor stats? No need. I know they're perfect. I was just about to say, why didn't the cloister cost 3 gems again? It's because I have the thing that says it doesn't. So, like, I've never seen the attic before. But I've also never seen the cloister before, and the cloister doesn't lock me out. Someday I'll get the attic. Don't you worry. Also, I'm going to get a gem for this. Alright. And that is the paladin. The scepter... Wait, she doesn't have a shield, though. But it's... She doesn't have a shield, but it's still the paladin. So that paladin is Orinda. I don't know why I keep saying paladin. I can't get into the middle? Oh, he said something about that. He was like, I don't remember how to get into the middle thing anymore, and I'm too afraid to ask for a third time. Right? Because I've got a shovel for sure. But I would need to get in there. Is there going to be like a secret switch? Switch hidden on one of the trees? I mean, I guess it's not that important. It's just a dig site, but also probably there's some, I don't know, you touch the statue and get something special. Oh well. Oh, and that seals it. Okay, very, very small house today. Anything else that I'm going to try? I don't have whatever room this is. The paintings. So... Clock and lock, meaning this space is C. Alright, and that's everything. What? I really wish that I knew what the deal was with the Oh, can I check out another book? I guess not. I guess next time I draft the library, I get to pick another book. Is this talking about the cloister? Because there are trees. There's trees that are inside. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins. So toss away those sheets you find a worthy trade. I don't have the option of just throwing away gems, I don't think. Yeah, I wonder if the cloister was like, hey, if you're in the cloister and you have no gems or money, then the walls come down. But I don't have any way of getting rid of them now. Alright, well, that's it for today. Let me go out to this place that's... Are these... These don't... Oh, it's down there. So I can't see the pipes going into the other two, but if I believe in them, if I believe that they're there, then there's two more that I have to light in order to have something wild happen here. Which may even be like, this is the end game, the 46th room. I've got a shovel. Can't I shovel away these boxes? Alright, I'm just needlessly delaying now. I am done for the night. I'm going to bed. So thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, and I will start tomorrow at the same time probably. 7 o'clock tomorrow. Play some more of it. I can't believe how different day 2, or like my second stream was compared to the first day. Make a wish? What? Oh yeah, I'm very happy to be back. Oh, burb. So that could be nothing. throwing the coin in there could be nothing. Don't say what you wish for, it won't come true. This probably opens by doing something in the house. Sure, why not? Well, now I know that there's a way to get rid of one coin. Alright, we're done. Oh. Garden cottage. A to-do list for next time. Not at all. I'd like to see some more rooms that I haven't seen yet. Like I saw the attic came up. Excuse me. The attic came up and I didn't pick it. Yeah, I mean open doors in general. Alright, that's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.